Hey guys, this is CRT, Chris from Rekkid Talk, and I'm doing a 5 videos in 5 minutes. Today's theme is short. If you watched my video from a couple days ago when I entered TC's TKR Video Central's 3rd anniversary contest, it was very long video, lots of questions, but today's theme is short. If you want to follow along and make a video about short records, be my guest. Try it as a thread. Just don't show me that Randy Newman song, though. So let's get into some short records. So let's start off with a short single. So I'm going to show you a song that's under 2 minutes long. And so you're thinking pretty much either stuff from the 1960s or punk. I'm going to go with the 1960s. So we've got the Kingsmen with Jolly Green Giants, and it's a minute 56 long on Wand Records. This reached number 4 on the U.S. Billboard chart in 1964. So this would have been the Kingsmen's second biggest hit. Of course, Louie Louie, which reached number 2 in Billboard. I think it was number 1 in Cashbox in 1963. And frankly, Louie Louie's about all that most of us remember about the Kingsmen. The flip side is called Long Green, so that's long, not short. It's over 2 minutes long. And to be honest, I don't really think the Jolly Green Giant is all that good of a song. It's certainly not as good as even the overplayed Louie Louie. It's a pretty darn silly song. Short album, under 30 minutes, but not an EP. When does an EP become an album? That's pretty arbitrary. But of course, I'm just going to go with like a canonical case of this. So we've got the Ramones debut. Of course, I have a modern reissue with my Rhino hype sticker on there, clocking in at 29 minutes and 4 seconds of goodness from the New York boys. And so check it out. It's on the Sire label. We're going to see something else from Sire a little bit later. Blitzkrieg Bop, Beat on the Brat. Beat on the Brat's almost too long. It's like over 2.5 minutes long. But basically, every single song on this is probably between a minute and a half and 2.5 minutes in length. No long solos, no wanking off. Let's just get right to it. Joey and Johnny and Dee Dee and Tommy. Let's talk about some short band names. So let's show you some more from Sire Records. 1979, the band M, just the letter M, 1-letter band name. Pop music. So this was an English synth pop, basically Robin Scott's project. So this it's a long song, over 3 minutes long, but it's a very short band name. And of course, at least in the U.S., they were a one-hit wonder. Looking it up, I see that in the late 70s and early 80s, they had a couple other minor hits in the UK, but this was by far the biggest hit, the song Pop Music by the band M. And let me take up another one of our one-letter bands. And so we've got, of course, have the band X. I'm showing the album Under the Big Black Sun. I've got a white label promo from Elektra, John Doe, Exene Cervenka in the gang. And so great sort of punk band, but sort of a rootsy influence from the LA scene in their prime in the early 1980s. And then the final one I'm going to show is going to be a song with short in the title. So Juliana Pussycat from 2017, song number 6, Short Fingered Man. Short Fingered Man is reportedly about a certain ex-president of the United States. Now, Juliana never mentions his name on this album, but it was recorded shortly after a presidential election. There is a song called Kelly Ann. The song Rhinoceros doesn't mention Donald Trump, but she talks about Melania from Slovenia. I'm sure she just picked the name Melania because it rhymes with the country Slovenia, and of course, you would of course sing about Slovenia.